Joining us now, Mike Woolston is the mayor of Joplin. Mr. Mayor, thank you for taking the time and joining us this morning. I know you're a very busy man. When you look at this and you survey the damage and where we stand right now, what's the top priority? Where do you start?
Top priority is search and rescue. We did quite a lot of that yesterday. We'll be continuing that today. I would imagine I was at the Emergency Operations Center about 5:30 this morning. A lot of our search and rescue people were out getting some rest after a long day yesterday, of course. Yeah. We'll be back in that mode today and make an assessment late this afternoon as to what point we'll enter the recovery mode.
How much response have you gotten from surrounding communities, surrounding states?
Gotten an overwhelming response. From government at the county, the state, and the federal level. All have pledged whatever support that we need. Early yesterday morning we had over 40 agencies, well over 400 people, law enforcement, fire personnel, public works people that had been here, and I'm sure the numbers are higher than that now, but my numbers are about 24 hours old.
Talking with some of the folks at the hospital, they drill for certain emergencies. Sure. You ever prepare for something like this?
I don't think you can ever be fully prepared. You try to do tabletop exercises to have at least a plan, but every storm is different, the effects are different, the damaged area is different, and so a lot of it is a little bit fly by the seat of your pants trying to work out things as you get the information.
I asked the governor this earlier, but where do you go? I'm sure you're inundated with calls, your office, and people want this and need that, but what do you do?
A lot of calls. In all honesty, as a mayor, I play a very small role. We have a very professional city manager, emergency operations director, and our fire chief who are directing the bulk of the recovery effort. They have done a tremendous job, and I might point out that even a number of our staff, key personnel, have had their own homes destroyed, and they're down here looking out for the welfare of the city prior to their own.
As far as the next step, rebuilding and moving on, is that something that people are already starting to think about?
Already starting to think about. Of course, I think everybody's a little bit still in shock. I think probably towards the end of the week we'll begin to get things in focus and we'll begin to develop plans to rebuild.
Some of the people that I spoke with at the shelter were thinking that they may need to be there for 2, possibly 3 weeks. A, is that possible? Or B, do we need to start looking at temporary housing for a number of people?
That's possible. We'll do whatever's needed to help folks. Probably we'll be looking at some point, if it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks, trying to find some alternate locations or something, but we'll do whatever's necessary to take care of our people.
Mr. Mayor, thank you very much. We appreciate you taking the time. Mayor Mike Woolston from here at Joplin.